pre-Ks. Find a spot you like a lot. 1, 2, 3. Find a spot you like a lot. Listen to me. Find a spot you like a lot. 3, 2, 1. Find a spot you like a lot. We'll have some fun. The last time I saw you was Thursday. Thursday, Thursday. The last time I saw you was Thursday. But that's not today. The sun goes down. It's going down later and later. We're able to go outside and play after dinner. And coming up on a brand new day. The last time I saw you was Thursday. TH Thursday. What comes after Thursday? Monday, Tuesday, there, school days. Wednesday, Thursday, more school days. Friday is the last school day. Yes, days come, the weekend's here. You don't have to go to school. Nobody goes to school on the S days. So you're here on the day after Thursday, so it is Friday. You got it. For Friday, make that F. For Friday's at the end of the week. Yes, it's Friday. Show me that F. For Friday. Hey, Friday at the end of the week. Ooh, the months are falling right off here. Friday's at the end of the week, and yesterday was the number 2. We're at the beginning of our brand new month. Do you know what comes after 2? Of course you do. You know it is 3. Around the tree and around the tree makes the number 3. Around the tree and around the tree makes the number 3. We're going to put the 3 right up here on our calendar. Today is Friday, the 3rd day of our brand new month. We said goodbye to March, and it is the month of April. A-P-R-I-L. Long A. April. That I gives the vowel power to the A at the beginning to say its name. April. Those April showers, they come your way. They bring the flowers that bloom in May. So don't cry in April when it's raining, because that means everything will be growing. We're going to be counting those rainy days. We put one down for Wednesday. Yesterday was cloudy, but I can't really put rain down. We'll see how many rainy days we're going to have in the month of April. Maybe we will go past the record, which was 15 rainy days a long time ago. We're going to count the rainy days, be looking for some rainbows, and next week we're getting ready for a fun holiday coming right around the corner, the holiday Easter, with lots of good egg decorating fun projects in art and lots of Easter songs. I can't wait till next week. Let's find out what family we're doing today. Mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. We're gonna mix them high, mix them low, mix them behind my back. Mix them up. We're gonna mix them up. Ooh, what family are we doing today? Take a vowel and a consonant, put them together, and you've got a family. Take a vowel and a consonant and put them together, and you've got a family. The I and family. The I and family. Let's make some rhymes in the I and family. There's pin with a P, bin with a B, win with a W, tin with a T, and fin with an F. There's pin and bin and win and fin and tin in the I and family. Good job. All right, we always say the pledge to the flag. We like Chinese food, but we don't live there. We like learning all about different countries, but we live here in America. So every morning we take our right hand and we put it on our heart and we say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job. We'll roll it back up and put it on its spot. Yesterday we went outside on our spring walk, and we saw all the things that were changing since the winter time of year. We have 4 seasons. Here in New York, we're so lucky. We have 4 seasons, as you can plainly see. Winter, That was our last season. Spring, summer, and fall they be. Without them, the world has no rhyme or reason. I'm so glad that we have 4 seasons here in New York. And we started a brand new season last month. We said goodbye to winter and hello to spring. We've been watching the changes of those trees ever since we started Pied Piper School in the fall time of year. We went out in the fall time of year and saw that the leaves were starting to change colors. Everything was getting colder, especially at nighttime, and the sap in the tree was freezing inside the trunk, so it could not feed those leaves anymore. The leaves died, and when they do, they change beautiful colors. Yellow, red, we saw some violet and purple. Beautiful colors the leaves change before they fall to the ground. We watched the animals leave. They migrated. They left for a new spot. They hibernated. And we watched winter come in, where nothing was on the trees. The trees were bare. The animals weren't there. The bugs were missing. And now we're all excited about a new season, spring. Look at the changes on the tree. Just little tiny buds, but they will continue to grow. The flowers are going to start to bloom because of all the rain. The birds are going to migrate back here to New York and make their nests in these trees. Soon there'll be baby birds chirping and mommy and daddy birds looking for worms. All the animals that hibernated have returned. And they're outside looking for food and building nests for their babies too, and places for their family to grow. There's so many things growing and changing in the springtime of year. Winter, not much was happening, but so many things change in the springtime of year. And a big part of that change is water. That's why this week we learned about the water cycle, how the water evaporates up into the sky from the lakes and the streams and the rivers. It evaporates like steam coming from your tea kettle. It goes up into those clouds and forms bigger and bigger and bigger clouds until they're so full the rain has to fall down. And the rain fills the puddles and your playground and cups on your playground. Anything that can hold water, the water will stay there until something warm heats it up again. And that warm something is the sun. The sun is what causes that evaporation back into the clouds, forming the water cycle. It's the circle of water. We learned all about the water cycle, and today we're finishing our unit on water with the story, The Magic School Bus and the Waterworks. The Magic School Bus and the Waterworks. Let's move it so you can see the pages, and let's find out what happens when the Magic School Bus goes to the Waterworks by Joanna Cole. Pictures by Bruce Deegan. Our class really had good luck. This year we had the best teacher of all, Ms. Frizz. She made learning fun and interesting. We don't mind the strange clothes she wears or strange shoes. It's what she teaches us. She had us grow green mold on an old piece of bread. She had us build clay models of garbage dumps and draw diagrams of plants and animals and read 5-7 science books in 1 week. You learn a lot in Ms. Frizz's class. Other classes go on field trips to the zoo or even the circus, but guess where we're going? We're going to the Waterworks. And to get ready for the trip, Ms. Frizz made us spend a whole week in the library. We had to find out exactly how our city gets its water down to the last drop. We also had to collect 10 interesting facts about water. Fact number 1 by Wanda. About 2/3 of your body is made up of water. In the parking lot, the old school bus was waiting. To our surprise, there was no bus driver. Instead, the Frizz herself got behind the wheel. Fact number 2 by Tim. Water is the only substance that is found in 3 forms: a liquid, a solid, and a gas. At the end of the block, the bus went into a dark tunnel. When we came out, something amazing had happened. The bus looked a lot different. We looked different too. Everyone was wearing a scuba diving outfit, even Ms. Frizz. Water fact number 3 by Shirley. There is water in the air you're breathing. You can't see it because it's in the form of an invisible gas called water vapor. When water evaporates, it changes from a liquid to a gas and rises in the air. Ms. Frizz was the only one who didn't seem to notice the change. She just drove on. In the middle of the bridge, the bus started to rise up into the air. It went right up into a cloud. Then Ms. Frizz did the weirdest thing ever. She told everybody to get out of the bus. The kids didn't want to go, but Frizz threatened to give them extra homework if we didn't. Some kids stuck their heads out of the clouds and looked down. There were mountains down there, and the clouds were going higher every minute. It was getting colder, too. All around us, drops of water began to form, and the drops got bigger, and we got smaller. Water fact number 4 by Flory. Clouds are water. The higher you go, the colder the air is. When the water vapor rises, the cold air makes the vapor form droplets, which hang in the air as a mist. This mist is a cloud. Before long, each kid was the size of a raindrop. In fact, each kid was a raindrop. The drops began falling. Ms. Frizz's class was raining. We fell into a clear mountain stream and began flowing down the mountainside. Water fact number 5 by Phil. There is exactly the same amount of water on Earth now as there was millions of years ago. The water keeps going around and around. It evaporates from the lakes, rivers, and oceans and forms clouds in the sky. Then it returns to Earth again as rain or snow. This is called the water cycle. In no time, we reached the reservoir that holds water for our whole city. We were going into the water purification system to make us clean. The class trip was not so boring after all. Some water words. A reservoir is a place where water is stored. When you purify water, you clean it. The water in the reservoir was pretty dirty. We were covered with dirt and mud. Follow me to the mixing basin, shouted Ms. Frizz. In the mixing basin, a clumping substance called alum was added to the water. The alum formed globs, and all the dirt and mud stuck to the globs. On to the settling basin, ordered the Frizz. There were globs that sank to the bottom, and the clean water flowed off to the top. Now we were on our way to the filter. Water fact number 6. Less than 1% of all the water on Earth is fresh water that we can drink. The rest is salty water in the ocean or frozen water in the glaciers or ice caps. This was the sand and gravel filter that takes out any impurities still in the water. We were impurities we couldn't get through. Luckily, Ms. Frizz showed us a special way around the filter. When the water came out of the filter, it was sparkling clean. Still another water fact. Impurities are dirt, dust, and disease germs, anything that should not be in your glass of water. In the pipe from the filter to a storage tank, a chemical called chlorine was added to the water. Chlorine kills any remaining germs. A trace of fluoride is also added to keep kids from getting too many cavities. The water had come all along through the purification system. We thought our class trip was over, but Ms. Frizz had other ideas. Everybody into the storage tank, she shouted. Water fact number 7 by Molly. Clean water is not always clean water. It may still contain certain disease germs that could make you sick. Before we knew what was happening, we were whooshed out of the tank and into a pipe that carried water into the city. Follow me, class. Water fact number 8 by Amanda Jane. The first pipes in North America were made out of hollowed logs. Today's pipes are made of concrete, metal, or even plastic. Then we went into the main water main, the pipe that runs under the city streets. A smaller pipe carried us to a building. We went up into the walls through the pipes. Water fact number 9 by Harold. Water pressure is usually so strong you can't keep water from coming out of an open faucet with your finger, no matter how hard you press. It'll squirt around you. When a 7th grader turned on the faucet in the girls' bathroom, we came splashing out. The building was our school. We were back. We were our regular size again. We were dressed in normal clothes again, except for Ms. Frizz, of course. Line up, class. Water fact number 10 by John. The average city in the United States loses about 1/5 of all its water through leaky pipes. Back in the classroom, Ms. Frizz acted as if nothing strange had happened. She started feeding the class lizard, and she put us to work right away. We had to make a chart showing how water gets to our houses and the buildings in the city. When Arnold drew a picture of a kid inside a raindrop, Ms. Frizz said, "Where do you get your imagination, Arnold?" Here's how our water chart turned out. There's the water in the ocean evaporating up to the clouds coming down in the reservoir, to the mixing basin, to the sand and gravel filter to get cleaned. There's the fluoride being added and the chlorine. It goes to the storage tank to go to all the houses and buildings in the city. What a great story about the magic school bus at the waterworks.